Hi guys, Mrs Vega here. Today we're going to be talking about habitats. And habitat is the home of an animal or a plant. Almost every place on earth is a habitat for some kind of animals and plants. This is a group of people and animals and plants that live in a place, in a specific place. Includes a community of animals and plants along with water, oxygen, soil and sand, and rocks. We studied that in the natural resources before. So this one is a farm, and these are the farm animals that live together in this community. For our projects, we're going to be doing a savanna, and this is another group of animals specific to this place, these kind of plants that grow there, the kind of animals that stay, that they can find shelter, um, protection, and reproduction. And this is the savanna, and this is the jungle. These are our inspiration pictures today. So for the K to 2, we're going to be doing the jungle first, okay? So we're going to start drawing the animals, and then you're going to be adding all the things that grow in the jungle, but not all the things, but some kind of plants, things that these animals can live within this place, okay? So our lesson is going to be in drawing animals that live in the jungle, and you're only going to choose like maybe 2 or 3. And you're going to be needing a drawing pencil. If you have markers, you can color with the markers later or with the crayons, okay? So we're going to start by drawing 3 circles. We're going to draw the animals, and we're going to do cartoon-like animals. And we're going to do like 1 circle. Another one. We've done this in the classroom when we did the mask that we draw. So we do 3 circles, okay? That's the first step. From those circles, we're going to do the cartoon kind of animals. And here in the center, we find the center of the circle. And we're going to do like a heart shape. That's going to be the nose. And then from there, we're going to draw another circle. And we're going to do the little big smile. 2 little dots. That will make the eyes. And another line around it, like a huge circle. I'm going to do the ears. The ears tend to go to the side. This is like a gorilla kind of face. And then we're going to draw sort of 2 lines. We're going to suggest like the front part of the face of the body in this side, the big bump here, and the big bump on the back. This is the chest, and this is. We don't have to finish up this part because here we're gonna put plants, vegetation, and all kinds of things like that. Now here we're gonna move on to the other one. We're gonna do the plants that live in this habitat, okay? Here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to find the center. We're going to do the heart shape. A little line that goes down. And we're going to do the smile like this. And another lines. And the 2 small eyes. And their ears are kind of pointed, a little pointed. And they're more to the center than the one for the gorilla. We're going to do it like that and maybe some like this. Now, we're going to do lines. Like, these lines are double lines. These are triangular lines, just to make it look more like a cat, like a tiger. And you're not going to be drawing the chest or the just suggest the legs in the front. Because all this is going to be covered by plants. Okay? And we're going to do plants. All kinds of plants that grow in the jungle, right? And we don't have to draw details for the plants. We're just suggesting the grass, suggesting different kinds of leaves. Okay, so for the other face, we're going to draw is semicircle on the bottom part. I'm gonna draw 2 little lines in the mouth like this. We're also gonna do the itty bitty eyes. And we're gonna draw a line that goes like that. And the ears also go on the side, the big ears like that. And that's gonna be a monkey, right? And we're gonna make a happy monkey. So here next to the monkey, we're gonna draw a tree. So he's gonna be behind the tree. And so his body's gonna be hiding in there, okay? And we can cross the arms on top. When you color, you can color this solid. The chest is gonna be wide so you don't see. Sometimes you can see the tail if you want, but let's just put a big tail like that. And so we're gonna fill the space with plants and vegetation that is sort of typical to the jungle. And usually in the jungle, the plants just grow really big. So we're gonna put some kind of big leaves. And we're gonna put like more trees in the background. You see how the lines are overlapping? You can put trees that go like this. And some lines. You can even put the sun on the distance. You can even put it behind the mountains. And you can put more plants if you want. So this is gonna be the habitat for the jungle. And you notice that space that I left here. I'm gonna fold it to the back. So this is gonna be our stand. Okay, so we're gonna fold it up like this. Now, to make it stay, to make this like a real stand, what you're gonna do is find the center. See that? Find the center. And we're gonna draw, if I turn it around, it's gonna be like a letter T. And you're gonna cut all the way up to here. I'm gonna extend that and you're gonna stop right there. You're gonna leave like 2 fingers and then you're gonna draw the line. 2 fingers and then the line again. You see that? Now I'm gonna make the stand. I'm gonna cut. I cut both of them. And you can color with the markers. You can color with colored pencils, with crayons, and make your jungle habitat. And you can add other kinds of animals that you know how to do. Okay, so I'm gonna fold them up. Both of them. Sometimes you can staple if you want, you can tape it, or you can leave it loose. This is gonna be the stand. And when you put it like that, oh, remember what we talked about, the foldings? You have to be kind of sharp. So when you stand it, it will stay. Let me see if it will stay there. Okay? You get the idea? So this is your habitat picture for the jungle. Now for the older kids, I'm gonna do different cartoons. We've done circles for math. We've done very simple designs. So you practice your jungle animals. And now we're gonna do the habitats like the Savanna. And this is a place in Africa with all the wild animal lives. And it changes, the weather changes so drastically. It's very, very dry and sometimes it's very wet. So for this one, we're gonna choose maybe only a couple of animals that we're gonna draw, maybe the elephant and the hippo, and the others are a little complicated. It will take longer. We already did a lesson on lions, so if you wanna add a lion to your Savanna, that will be great. Okay, and we're gonna add some of the plants that grow in this Savanna. You notice that every different plants grow in different places, and that's what makes the habitat for these kind of animals to survive and feed and reproduce and live in there. They need to adapt to that place. So what we're gonna do, the cartoon-like animals, we're gonna start with circles. I know you like to draw, so we're gonna do basic shapes, very light. You see, you do like an oval, and then you're gonna do another circle on top, and you see that it's overlapping. The circle is overlapping over the first oval, okay? And then we're gonna do on the bottom, you're gonna do a larger circle. Okay, you see those three kind of geometric shapes, two ovals and one circle. Now we're gonna change them and we're gonna make like a parenthesis on the top. On the one that is the circle, you make like a little parenthesis, you know, shape. And then you attach it and we're gonna draw the lines that we're gonna use. We're not gonna use all the sketchy lines. We're gonna use the one that define the shapes, which is the contour line. So we're gonna do the contour line around it. And you see it look like a little bottle already. Now we do the line on top, and here on the ears, we're gonna do like a little bubble like this. And they're gonna change. Now we're gonna do little eye. We're gonna do nose. And a big smile with a toss that come like that. Okay, and then this big bump. This is a cartoon kind of animals. And the stubby kind of legs. And do the one in the back, the one overlapping, and the one that goes in the back. And the little tail. Okay, so we have a, you can erase all the sketchy lines when you finish with your lines, and then we can do that. Oh, we can make a big elephant in here, big oval. Okay, and here we're gonna do another one. This is a circle. You do a circle, an oval. And here we're gonna big ear. Okay, now that you have that, you are going to follow that line up the way here, and you stop. Don't draw all the way down, because this is where the tusk is gonna go back, and you can make it go out like this. Now stop there, because here we're gonna do the tusk that goes here. This is the trunk. Whoops, it's a little bit far, but these are the tusk, and you're gonna go like this and like this. Okay, I'm gonna put the little eye there. Now here goes body. I'm gonna stop there. There's gonna be a tail. It's gonna be fat too. Okay, we're gonna try to exaggerate the features of the real animals. We're gonna make them like that. So this is what cartoons are. They're exaggerations of real objects or real animals or real things. And oh, this is gonna be your little fat. And then we're gonna draw the lines for the surroundings for the savanna. The savanna is very sort of plain with little grass and little grass like that. And the trees, there's really something really important about the trees. The trees had to adapt to the surroundings, to the habitat, okay? So these kind of trees have one single trunk like this, and then it goes and divides into many branches. And these branches hold a canopy of leaves, a lot of small leaves on top. And they look like an umbrella. I don't know if you notice when you look at the savanna pictures that you see that kind of different kind of tree. And they're called the umbrella thorn acacia. So these are trees that have very, very deep roots that go inside, because when it's the dry season, they can get water from the earth. Very, very deep roots. And also the leaves gather all the sun rays on the surface, and they're expanded. So um, they're very well designed to make the best of the environment. Okay, so the leaves will get all the sunlight, and that's why they grow strong and like that in a place so different. They learn to adapt. There's another tree that is called the baobab. The baobab is a tree that is really, really, really thick on the bottom, and it has branches that look kind of dry. If you look at that, it looks like it's very dry. Look at like a spooky kind of tree. You know, we used to make those trees when it was Halloween or things like that, right? But they live in the savanna, and the trunk is very different from the acacia tree. They're very wide, and this is where they gather all the water during the rainy season, and they conserve the water for when it's the dry season, and they keep it in that big trunk. So that's the way they are. These plants adapt for this environment where all these wild animals live. And you can put the sunset on the background. Okay, and give them some kind of, look at this, some kind of sun that is lower with a cloudy sky. You can put mountains in the back if you want, but actually it's very plain and very dry sometimes. And the plants and animals have to live together. They are in harmony to create that balance. Okay? So I hope you enjoy your drawing and you keep drawing and adding different kind of animals that live in that environment, because it's called their habitats. Every animal in the planet live in a specific place for them. If you move them from that place, they don't survive. They cannot survive because they are adapted to those places where they live. Okay? I'll see you soon.